And welcome, good day. It's Chris here, Safety Dog. What are we talking about this week? Great question, and thank you for asking. Let me get my notes or my thing up here. CVOR, what policies and procedures, what policies specifically do you need? You need a driver manual, a CVOR driver's manual. Well, what policies do you need in that manual? What I did for you is I went through this book that MTO has published, and by the way, great job MTO. It really does help to set the expectations that MTO has for trucking companies. It really does help. And when I say trucking companies, don't forget that I'm talking about you, the tow truck operator, the landscaper, the heating and air conditioning guys. If you're driving or operating a commercial motor vehicle, which is of course 4,600 kg or more, then you need to be reading this book. All right, first policy that they talked about in the book was a speed policy. You need to tell your drivers not to be speeding. And the second one was a seatbelt policy. Yes, we're going to go fast. This is not a long video today. A seatbelt policy. And third is drugs and alcohol. And this is really important. I think it increased in importance when Canada legalized cannabis products. And I really think you need to have a strong written policy talking about drugs and alcohol and their use. This is, all right, I'm not a very good boxer, but this represents defensive driving, all right? Defensive driving, you need a policy on that. And of course, fatigue is also mentioned in the book. In total, when I went through the book, I found 26 different policies that were mentioned or referenced. So you need a policy manual for your drivers that highlights 26 different policies. Now, for many of you, you know that I scoured the book now and that I worked for an insurance company. So what I did is I have the upper portion of my checklist. I wrote the 26 policies that I found referenced in the MTO manual. And then at the bottom there, I added a few more because I know your insurance company would like a few additional policies. So I created a checklist for you that you can get right from there. You can download it. The link is also in the show notes down below. So you can download my checklist, and remember that if you need help in developing a policy manual, Chris, Safety Dog, is here to help. Yes, I do have a safety manual that I make available, that I sit with you, and I say sit, we probably would do it over Zoom, over the internet, but I work with you and I customize a safety manual so that it fits your company and you can use it for as long as you want. And by the way, something that I do that many consultants don't do is I give it to you in a Word format. We work on it together, we develop it together, we go through the policies, make sure that it all fits, and then I give it to you in Word. Well, why do I do that? So that you don't have to come back to me or anyone to have it edited. If something changes, you can just simply go in there and change it yourself. If you need a revamp or a real overhaul, yes, you're going to really do it all over again. But for most edits, you just need to revise this document once a year. Most of the time, this document's going to last you for years. So that's why I give it to you in Word. All right, so I give it to you in Word. So if you need a policy manual that the MTO will just love, that cover the 26 policies that they mentioned, plus a few extra, reach out to Safety Dog. My link's in the bio down below. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.